Good evening or good morning, depending on what time you're watching this video. My name is Rhonee. I am with Whip and Chain, and today we're going to show you how to make this beautiful bobble cover. It almost looks like it has windows to look through. It's beautiful. There's what the top looks like, and the bottom. She's just very pretty. Okay. Supplies. Need you to have a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, stitch marker, weaving in needles, very important, your bobble. I do recommend a plastic if you have animals or young children, or if things get broken easily in your home. You can by all means do the glass one. The choice is yours. And you definitely need a pair of scissors. And the yarn that I'm personally using tonight is the Red Heart Super Saver stripes. It's called Parrot Stripe. Now this is considered a 4-ply yarn, medium, but the 4-ply can come in thicknesses, and this is on the thinner side. So I do highly recommend that you use the thinner ones when you use a very bulky yarn for this bobble. It's not going to turn up too well. Okay, that's my suggestion. A 3-weight would also work really good with this, but I do not recommend it too. But you are always welcome to try things out. So I want you to start with your first slip knot and put on your hook. And I want you to, that's my heater, I want you to chain 36. Okay, 1, 6, 8, 30, and 36. So once you have your 36, hold it where it's not twisting and bring it in, and I want you to slip stitch to the very, very first chain. Okay. Now for round 2, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to be considered a double and a chain 1. Okay, so I want you to skip a stitch, go into the next stitch, and put it in a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. And that will be the pattern for this one. So it's chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, and a double. Okay, so chain, wrap your hook, skip 1, and a double. And I will meet you at the end. Okay, we're at the last one. So you chain 1, skip 1, and you slip stitch into the third chain from the bottom. Okay. Round 3. going to chain 1 and put a single crochet right in that same stitch. Okay, then use your stitch marker if you like, and I just put a stitch marker so I know where my first stitch was. Okay. Okay, I had to look at my instructions. So you put in 1 single crochet, then I want you to put in another single crochet right in a chain 1. So it's a single crochet in a double, then it's a single crochet in a chain 1. Okay, single crochet in a double, crochet in a chain all the way around. I do hope that you're enjoying these videos. Maggie and I work very hard at doing them to help educate you and be there in case you have any questions. We are slowly growing. We're getting a nice following on TikTok, getting a nice following on Instagram, and we're up to 39 or 40 members already on our Facebook page. We're very excited about that, and we're doing giveaways. So please come on over and follow. Participate, talk on there. If you have any questions, we'll do everything we can to help you. All right, I am coming around. Okay. I'll take my stitch marker out and I'll slip stitch to my first one. All right. I'm getting a... There we go. So now I want you to chain 1, single crochet right back in that same stitch. Now we're going to do bobbles. So you wrap the hook, you go in your stitch, you pull some yarn back up. You wrap and go through 2. Wrap again, grab, come on up, go through 2. I want you to do that a total of 5 times. That's 3, 4, and 5. And then you wrap and you go through all of them. And the next stitch, I want you to put a single crochet. All right, let's do it again. 5 times. Wrap and go through, wrap and go through, wrap and go through, wrap and go through. This is 4. And wrap and go through. And that's 5. Wrap and then you go through all of them. Then a single crochet in the very next stitch. Okay, That's all that's to this one. I'll do a couple quietly so you can see. Okay. And 5. Wrap, go through, and single crochet. And I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, how's everybody doing on their bobbles? They do take a little time, but they're so worth it. Okay. And slip stitch. Okay. Now I want you to chain 1, single crochet back into that stitch, and I want you to do a single crochet all the way around. Now, just so you don't get lost, I do recommend to put in your stitch markers. Okay, so just 1 single crochet chain. You should have still 36 chains. Twelve. $35 and $36. and just slip stitch to my first one. Okay. Now we're going to repeat all that fun stuff. So I want you to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, skip 1 and put in a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Okay. I'll meet you at the end. Okay. And your last one, you still chain 1, and I want you to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Okay. Chain 1, put a single crochet right back in that first one. And after you do that, I do recommend putting your stitch marker back in. And if you guessed it, we're going to put the single crochets back in. Okay, so a single crochet in the chain and a single in the top of that double. All single crochets all the way around. All right, is anybody ahead of me? Because I know I'm not a fast crocheter, but I have been okay with that. The goal is to have fun with it. Okay. And I slip stitch into my first stitch. Right. Can anybody guess what's next? If you guessed the bobble, you correctly guessed. Chain 1, single crochet, that same chain. Now in the next one, we're going to do our bobbles. Same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go through all of them and a single crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I will meet you at the end of this one. I wanted to pop on here while I'm doing my chaining and bobbles. Wanted you to see how cool this color changing just as I'm going along is going, because it's really pretty. So I want to show you. It's turning from that like greenish to the yellow. And 5. Pretty. Just how it's doing it all on its own. That's what I like about some of these multicolored ones. There's no work involved with when it changes or how it changes. It just does it. And it seems like it does it at the perfect time in a lot of my projects. I know, maybe I'm a little crazy, but I think it's great. All right, I will see you at the end. We're almost halfway there. Okay, I am doing my last bobble finally. They do take a while, but they're worth it. And 5. And slip stitch to the first one. Okay. Now I want you to chain 1 and go right back in there, put another single crochet. I suggest your stitch marker, but that's your call. So 1 single crochet all the way around. Sixteen. And I guess somehow I got an extra couple stitches, so I just join them. And that's really okay. See how I did not stress over that? There's really no reason to stress over an extra stitch or 2. Okay, your last row. You're excited? Your last row is chain 4, skip 1, and put a double crochet around. That's our last row. Which is very nice, and I'm ending on this really pretty, not a yellow fan, but I like this one. This one's like super pretty, super bright. So see, it's just chain one, skip one, and a double crochet. Chain one, skip one, double crochet. And slip stitch to the third chain from the bottom. Okay, so I want you to chain one more, that way it locks it in. Cut your yarn, pull tight. Now, before we turn this right side out, I do suggest that we hide our ends. Okay, so you can take it right up the seam if you want. Do what works for you. Okay. And after you're done this, you might want to keep your darning needle out. If I don't do a lot of it on camera, I usually go back and do it a different way. So now I want you to turn it right side out. Look how pretty that one turned out. And I want you to slip your bobble in. All right. Now I want you to take cut two strands, I don't know, 8 inches, 7 inches long. Scroll you out a little bit so you can see. Thread it, and I start with the top, but you can start with whatever one you want. And so through these eye holes, I want you to just weave all the way around. Okay, take it off the hook. And I want you to do a start of a tie. And I want you to pull it tight so it snuggles right around there. I do a third one because I don't want it to come loose. Cut your ends. And then we do it on the bottom. And you guessed it, you just weave in and out again. Never understood why those heaters are so loud here. Okay. And then do the same. Tie your first of the start and just keep pulling. See? Look at that. And cut. Look at that. And there's your bobble. I actually think I like the greens and the yellows more. But it's your choice. Turns out really adorable. Okay, well, my name is Rhonee, and I thank you for everything you guys have been doing and joining and posting pictures on our Facebook page. Come join us if this video was helpful and you learned. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button. And we look forward to seeing you on our Facebook group under WIP, Work in Progress. It stands for Whip and Chain. Until next time, have a great night. Stay safe.